What up, everybody? Hungry and Hungover here. Today is April 2nd. It is also the 23rd day in the month-long challenge where I review random shit and play Solitaire. Historical fact for today, 1917, Woodrow Wilson, the president at the time, asked Congress to declare war on Germany. And famous birthdays, Michael Fassbender, aka Magneto from the newer X-Men films. And today I'm going to be reviewing the last episode of the second season of the UK show The Inbetweeners, Exam Time, and this is a pretty solid season finale, so let's talk about it. So the episode begins and Simon is sleeping in school and he's awoken by Carly, and of course he makes a fool out of himself.
Hi, Simon.
Huh? Oh shit!
Revising hard.
Everybody in school right now is studying super hard for the upcoming exams, and perhaps Simon thinks he's still dreaming because Carly asks him this.
Can I come over to yours and revise sociology with you?
Yes, God yes. Come over anytime. Come over now.
But unfortunately for Simon, he wasn't dreaming, and he went on to make a fool of himself further by talking about periods with Carly. Meanwhile, Jay scored himself a girlfriend, and we see him super obsessed with her throughout this episode, and Will is studying for his final exams like an absolute maniac, and he's pretty rude to the rest of the crew.
Yeah? Just have a look at this for me, will you, Simon?
Sure. What is it?
It's my revision schedule.
And he makes it pretty clear what's not on the schedule.
What am I looking for?
Does it say anywhere, listen to Simon witter on about his futile crush on Carly D'Amato?
But even Will can't bring Simon down because Carly actually does show up to his house to study, and it's pretty awkward. Simon tries to seduce her by turning on some R&B music and asking if she wants to watch a DVD, but she's focused on studying, and she also reveals that she has broken up with Tom.
He's a stupid lanky twat, isn't he?
I don't really want to talk about it.
So the next day at school, Jay catches up with the guys, and he actually reveals that he has a girlfriend, and of course, it's like the boy who cried wolf. Nobody believes him, and they even, make crude jokes, and Jay is like a total bizarro version of himself in this episode, and we see the softer side of him for once.
Let's see a picture then.
Yeah, of her strumming herself.
Neil, can you stop talking like that?
Why?
Because I've never felt like this about a bird before.
But Neil plants a seed of doubt in Jay's mind, and this ultimately leads to the end of his relationship with this girl, Chloe.
Yeah, I thought I recognised her. She pulled David Glover, didn't she?
Don't be a tit, Neil. Of course she hasn't.
Later that day, Simon finds Will studying in the library like a complete tweaker, and Will's upset because he can't retain any of the information, and Simon gives him some advice that is actually foreshadowing for the events at the end of the episode.
I think you probably need a bit more sleep, mate. And maybe lay off the power drinks a bit?
Worried by what Neil told him earlier, Jay goes to his father for some womanly advice, and this is another great appearance by Jay's dad's character, and he starts off by telling Jay this.
Look, mate, women like fairground rights. Fucking mental.
He follows that up with another gem of absolute wisdom.
Your only hope is that when she wants some, you do the best you can with your tiny equipment.
But his third piece of advice puts the final nail in the coffin for Jay's relationship with this girl, Chloe. I told you earlier that Neil planted the seed of doubt, and his father gives him this piece of advice that definitely leads to the end of it.
Oh, and check where she is the whole time. That's the only way you'll be totally sure she's not sucking off this other bloke.
Right.
Later that night, Carly shows back up at Simon's house for more revision, and earlier in the episode when he was talking to Will, he mentioned that he's studying geography strictly to help her pass her exams instead of focusing on his own, and Carly repays Simon by helping her with this, and this was definitely a super defining character moment for Simon. Which leads us to the morning of the final exams. At Will's house, Will's mom comes downstairs to find him zonked out on caffeine in the kitchen.
What are you doing up so early? I thought the politics exam wasn't till this afternoon.
It is, but this way I can get a full morning of revision in. Better to be prepared. Also, I haven't really been to bed, so what's early?
And at school the next day, Simon can't help but brag to Jay and Neil about what happened with him and Carly.
Did she kiss me?
Calm down, it was only a kiss. Come back to me when you're wanking over her arse as she frigs herself off.
Jay and Simon continue to walk to their exam, and Neil runs home because he forgot his uniform for his gym exam, and Jay tells Simon that he was following his father's advice and messaging his new girlfriend nonstop, and during the exam he actually got his phone confiscated by Mr. Gilbert. He ends up giving Jay back his phone after making sure his texts weren't cheating during the exam, and he delivers some hard truth to Jay.
Yeah, I was texting a girl, sir.
Well, good luck with that, Cartwright. All I can say is she can't be too keen because it didn't buzz once.
And Will shows up for his final exam, and he looks like I probably will after doing this month of videos every day.
Shaun of the Dead!
You look dreadful, mate. Really tired. Why do you think I'm drinking these energy drinks? They perk me up.
Both Simon and Will's mom warned him that he shouldn't be drinking all these energy drinks, but Will's a stubborn asshole, so he's about to deal with the culmination of staying up for God knows how many days straight and drinking about 4,000 energy drinks, and this scene is classic.
Oh God, no. Phil? Phil?
Will ended up shitting his pants in front of everybody in his final exam and had to be walked out of the room by Mr. Gilbert, who he tried to ask to go to the bathroom, but we learned that he already did 4 times throughout this entire exam, so it sucks for Will. Later that night, everybody's at this bar they all plan to go to at the end of the final exams, and Will shows up and tells his friends exactly what happened, and they all laugh at him, of course. But everything's okay because he seems to not care anymore, and he actually does get served. So for the rest of the night, he ends up getting absolutely shit-faced at the bar. And meanwhile, Jay's new girlfriend shows up to the bar. And unfortunately for Jay, this scene's actually pretty heartbreaking. She ends up breaking up with him, and, you know, due to all those texts and everything. And it's a pretty sad scene for Jay. But he isn't the only one getting his heart broken tonight, as Carly shows up to the bar and we find out she's back with Tom. And I feel so bad for Simon here, honestly. Even made her a CD, and there's an awkward moment when, after he finds out, he wants it back.
Oh, can't I keep it?
No, I've got to have it back.
That's a shame. It looks really... Those drawings of me.
And not all of you.
Poor guy, man. He can never win. And he even said, like, this CD has songs about how, you know, the songs will express what he feels better than he can. So he ends up snatching that back.
See ya.
And Will, being absolutely plastered at this point, wanders out back and throws his bag full of his shitty pants away. And he has a really heart-to-heart scene with Jay here, who, even though he's super heartbroken, he can't help but lie.
My cock was too big for her.
It's alright, mate.
And Neil and Simon come outside and they all help Jay up, and they walk back to Simon's car and reminisce about the year and the possibilities of what will happen next year. I found this to be one of the most solid season finales, besides the one in season 3, and this was just a great episode. So I lost this game. I'm pretty sure I lost this game. And I'll be reviewing something else tomorrow, and then the last season for the last 6 days. So stay safe out there. Peace. Subscribe.